Good day, open hearts, and thank you for being here at Ixchel Energy. This video might be a little bit longer than the 15 minutes because today is such an important day. Today, like all the holy days, they don't begin, in my belief, they don't begin when we wake up. The holy sacred days begin the day before when the sun sets. So tonight is there are multiple ceremonies throughout Guatemala and probably Mexico, because tonight we close a cycle, and tomorrow we begin a new cycle with the new contadores del tiempo, the brand new Ixchel. So today is like we're closing this big, we're closing the count, okay? And tomorrow we begin with what I find is just so incredible, beautiful, with bats. Tomorrow is 8 bats, and 8 bats is the weaver of time, the artist, the creator. I love it because we're moving into our creatorship state, okay? This processing of embodiment, and then the next process is our creatorship. And tomorrow we begin the count of the new cycle. So tomorrow, the new contadores del tiempo receive their staff, because throughout all these past months, they serve apprenticeships with their elders. And it's like, let's say tonight is the graduation. So my practice all this week has been very intense. A lot of about grounding. And I can say that pretty much all this week I have been walking in what I call heaven and earth. Even yesterday I had such an amazing interaction with the beautiful tree. I'm gonna post a picture of this tree probably this week coming up, because I always see him and he sees me and he's like all gorgeous and hello, how are you? He's the guardian. So anyway, he's like such a coquettish type of a tree. So anyway, the whole week has been like that. Practice this morning was very intense, and I also had an amazing, blessed opportunity to have a breath work with Martin McNichol. So that was incredible, especially in today's sacred day. Also, what I wanted to say is I will be posting at the bottom everything in Spanish, because I'm not sure if the codes that are going to come out are going to be in English. Let me just have a little one. Or in Spanish. I really never know what is gonna come out. But in the event, you know that, the codes are not important if they are English or Spanish, because you don't need to understand them. You need to just say, I am open to receive. And, your higher wisdom, your higher self will receive them in your field and will work with them at the degree that you're ready at this moment. Also, if you are watching this video next week or in 6 months, the codes are also good. You don't have to worry about it, because they are for you whenever you find them. So whenever you find them, they are for you. These codes, they were so intense. I had to actually go upstairs and make myself a sweet potato to just eat now, to ground myself, because they had me in tears. I was overtaken. It was very powerful. The whole vision and the receiving of codes and the messages that I received, they were very, very powerful. Like I said, I was crying. I was having some spasms. So I just went, I had a lot of water, and I put the biggest sweet potato I found, and I baked it, and I coupled it. So, that grounds me. So here I am. I received a few messages. Some of them were like, duh, kind of moment, because throughout my path, I have been very close with the councils of mothers, the divine mothers. And this morning when they came in, I also saw the snake people. but they were the same. So I'm like, So I was told that the councils of the divine mothers, the councils of the mothers, which are, you know, Divine Mother, Mary, the Magdalene, Black Isis. Those are just to me, you know, I'm not saying these are for everybody. This is how they present to me. Ishtar, Kuan Yi, and many more mothers. Divine Mother, Galactic Mother, Mother Gaia, Ixchel, Diana comes in with the snake, comes like that. So they all present. And then today they say we're the same. We are the guardians of the snake wisdom. So they show me that the divine mothers and the guardians, the councils of the snake people are the same. They are the ones that guard the wisdom of the snake. So that came in and it was very, very powerful. I also saw the union because the Divine Mother's Council was here. And very clearly, the white and blue avian collective was here. And as they came into my center. And they said that now is the union, we walk as one. So the Father God and the Mother God walk as one. As one with our heart and our higher mind. With the wisdom and the compassion. We cannot walk divided anymore. And where are we in this picture? We are the child in the middle. We are the flame that is ignited with the presence of the Divine Goddess and the presence of the Divine Father. Father, Mother, God, together, the threefold flame. This is us. And the way I saw it, it was just like that. Divine Mothers came in closer with the, and again, they have a lot of regalia of the snake. And the council, the Blue Avian Council comes in and they merge. And when they merge, there was the flame of the tones of blue, pink, and yellow. And they all went like that. And that is us. We are, the way it was shown to me, the threefold flame. So when we call in to the threefold flame, we are calling our highest guidance, all of us, that we are all integrated in perfect balance of the sacred masculine and the sacred feminine. All of us to the table. And that's what it was shown to me. There was other things that they were told to me. They were personal. One's was so funny because as I'm, you know, when I do these meditations and I have these visions, the human is not out, you know, check out. The human is still there. The human is still asking questions, and the human is like, yeah, right. So there was a moment that when the merge happened, and the council, the blue and white council, said that Tzitzikin has arrived. Tzitzikin has arrived. And it was pointed to me that I was, that my Tzitzikin had arrived. Me, as I have come and I had agreed to come, I am whole and ready to take on my next assignment, which starts tomorrow. How appropriate. So it says that Tzitzikin has arrived. And then the human asks, but then what? I am not Ixchel anymore. So I just want to tell you, because it's funny how all this, I don't know if you hear Tringo, you are into this beautiful engagement of sacredness and divinity and beautiful meditations, wherever you are. But the ego is always there, because we will have an ego for as long as we are in the body. The ego is, we just need to put, like I said in a few videos back, put him in the back seat and just strap him down with the seat belt and just make sure that he's happy and content there. But he's like, what is Ixchel? Do I not be Ixchel anymore? And I was told, no, you can be whoever you want to be. And I have always kept Janina, because that is the name I came with. Okay, so I had said that I took Ixchel because I was given Ixchel in 2012, and then I accepted it just because I was going to come out of the closet. I didn't want to put my whole family into the line and put my name, and I don't feel like I want to become anything else other than Janina. So I just took Ixchel. I'm not saying in the future I'm not going to be some, ancient Arcturian or some galactic blue avian something, because I know nothing, so I know everything. So as up until now, I'm just Janina, and I took Ixchel because it was presented to me in 2012, and then today was presented Tzitzikin. I was told I had arrived, my Tzitzikin was here, and I can have it. So that was just funny. I just want to tell you this story. So it was cute. It was very powerful, and I was also told that from now on, I'm not only going to be delivering codes, that I was going to do activations, and there will be some attunements coming through. This was very powerful. I still feel my legs, and I feel my lower back. It was a lot of energy, a lot of frequencies that were coming in. So that's what I was told. So I will let you know, when attunements are coming in, or when initiations are coming in. And what are they? So what is an attunement? What is an initiation? That means you just open up, and not me. No, I don't do this. You are the one you're walking your path. And as you walk in your path, because time is not linear. The way I see time, and again, this is just the way I see it, it's a spiral. So as you walk in your path, sometimes you come to these neighborhoods that some of the doors are open to you. They were not open before when you visit this neighborhood. So those are initiations. This is how I understand them. Initiations mean you have walked through one part of your journey, and now as you're visiting this, you are initiated to see at a higher level. And higher level and lower level, again, I'm not talking about good or bad. They're just different frequencies. And attunement, to me, is how you attune an instrument, okay? You make sure that it's balanced. You make sure that everything is playing according to the chord that needs to play. So that's how I understand attunement. So, and I like to explain things very simple. So I'm not going to go into big fuss about what is an initiation and what is an attunement. And, some people like to know more. I'm sure you can go and investigate. If you start learning more, then you will see more of that. I don't like to get stuck on those little things, because then there's so much you can learn there. And then you lost track, of what you were doing in the first place. But anyway, if that is what you like, you go and investigate that, because there's nothing wrong with that. So anyway, for today, Divine Mother Gaia came. She was very pregnant. And I asked why she's pregnant. She's always pregnant. And she said she had to always be pregnant because we are her children. And her children are always having wishes and creations and creating these beautiful things. And she has to support it because she loves us. So she's always pregnant, holding the space for all our creations. So that's what she said. So I want you to just think about that. If you have ever been pregnant, especially like the first child, to me was like, oh my God, when is this baby going to be born? If I felt like I was pregnant for 15 years. And then the last one, I just wanted to take my time because I already knew that it was easier when they are inside than out. But I just want you to know, to see if you have ever been pregnant, the adjustments in your life, the love, the way your heart feels is so different, the deep love for this being. So as a mom, I can just see the immense love that our Mother Earth has for us. It just brought me to tears. How she sat on the ground, and she had her big belly, and I sat in front of her belly looking out. Okay, I sit, and I was there representing the entire human collective. Behind her was a beautiful black dragon which is my dragon, big black dragon. Behind the black dragon was the feather serpent. And behind that, can you imagine just the amount, the magnificent size of these beings? Behind behind Quetzalcoatl was central sun. Central sun is not the sun that you see in the sky. It's the sun of all suns. And behind that, I was even able to see the primordial black, the blackness, the beginning, and that source. So I want you to picture this. If you want, you can close your eyes. And then just see the lining of the human that you are, sitting in between your legs of your Mother Gaia Sophia, the Mother Earth. Behind the Mother, if you like, you can picture the Divine Father, which in this case, to me, it came as a dragon, but it could come to you as anything. When the Divine Masculine came to me, it has come as a bullfighter. It has very early on, it has come as an Indian, many. So this is just, I'm giving you the images the way I saw them this morning. So you see the black dragon in back of the Mother Gaia Sophia, just protecting her, because Mother creates the space and Father moves things forward. Okay, that's the action. So he's there like that, and behind him was the beautiful colors of the rainbow, and was what I saw, you know, the feathers, the headpiece and everything. It was the master, ascended master Quetzalcoatl, and behind him was central sun, and I could see the black behind. So through all of those beings on levels of frequencies, there was a constant flow, a beautiful flow of liquid gold that went through the primordial, the ancients, the beginning, the word, all the way to you. They are sitting right there. Okay, so that to me, that was so powerful to see that we walking on Mother, and we're never alone. We just were conditioned to believe that we are alone. We have never been disconnected. That was another program, that we were taught that we were disconnected, that we were not worthy, that we must be ashamed because like somebody had died for our sins. And even from the moment we are born, we're supposed to be full of sins and we need to be washed or something like that. Anyway, these are all programs, okay? We never, ever, ever lose connection. We have never, ever, ever not have our Father, Mother, God totally within us. So it's within us. It's not up in the sky. It is not somewhere in a temple in a church. It's within us. And what is called to us is from now, from, you know, the new cycle that we're coming in tomorrow, is to remember that our mission is to embody that, embody the goodness that we are, embody the sacredness that we are, embody the divinity that we are, because we already are. If you are breathing, you are the divine threefold flame already there in your heart. I'm sure you've seen the hearts with the flames. That's what that is. I'm sorry, Trigo probably is after a squirrel. So anyway, here we are. Just think about that. Okay, you are the child of light. And as and when I said I'm walking in heaven all this week, I don't want you to think I'm not getting in my car and driving and stopping on the red lights. I'm trying to talk louder because Trigo's really loud. I stop in the red lights. I still, you know, have to follow the rules and regulations of my community. I still have to park when I'm allowed to park. So all this I still do, you know. So it's we are here and we move through it as what we need to do at the highest level available However, we are not from here because we are more than the body. The body was designed by our higher self, but it's all made out of all the elements that Mother has supplied for us. So we have all the elements. We have all with us. That's why we are connected to her. We can never be not connected to the Divine Mother because our bodies are made out of all her elements. So, and the breath is the connection that we have with Source. Never ever underestimate the power of breath work. And you already know, you're having an anxiety attack, you know the breath will bring you to the present moment. As long as you remember that that's what you got to do, it will take you out of the anxiety attack and bring you back to the present moment. You cannot have an anxiety attack in the present moment. You're having it because you are not present. Okay? So never underestimate the power of your breath. Your breath is your connection with Source. Okay, so here we go again, back again. I circle around a little bit. So anyway, I want to wish you the most amazing and blessed sacred day today. It's Wayashka. It's, I just see the wonderful part of being bats. Tomorrow is bats. It's 8 bats, which is number 8, you know, is the infinity. And bat is the creatorship that we are walking into. So these are codes of creatorship that I am seeing. They're coming to my shoulders now. And again, I'm going to put this in Spanish and in English. No, both, yeah. Because I don't know how they're gonna come out. So I want you to breathe out and think yourself sitting in the middle of the Mother legs. Mother Gaia Sophia's legs. She's sitting on the ground, and behind her is the Divine Father. And behind is Central Sun. And from Divine Source, there is a river of light that's coming all the way to this sacred child that you are. And as we are here with you today, we're coming to release the seals, the last seals that are closing you down. These seals are projections. They are projections. So as of tomorrow, you're not required to continue the projections. Be aware that if you see them, it's because they're coming from you. This is not longer true, my child. This is not longer there. This is coming from you and from layers of conditioning. But as of tomorrow, the seals are released and open. And they bring me to the root, the red, beautiful red earth. Seto ko shutuna maneke atuna aneke tu tohoma neneke seto ontuma ne atahata ko sotna e pane tu sohatna kiane sofu fa. And they bring it up to your womb. And even if you are a male, you have that power center. You have that second power center where you create. You cannot create if you don't have that power in the womb, in the center. So male or female, this is the center where everything that you do and you want to create is birthed from. So they're bringing me from the red earth to the beautiful, it's liquid. I'm seeing it as orange petals, very liquidly, you kind of orange petals, and they are opening up. Sasha junta mane nekeata sasha junta na me tekeata. The petals open up, and as they open up, as a sunflower give up breath to the sun, and we're bringing ourselves up to the center of the sun. We sit in the front of our beloved grandfather's sun. And if grandfather's son is saying the Divine Mother's doesn't sit well to you, think of the Divine Mother's son with the warmth of the mother. You can make it as you want, child. It could be the Divine Mother's sun and the beautiful Father Moon. Whatever you want, child, it is. So we move into the sun in the center of your belly. And without the sun being uncovered, you cannot move forward. That's why you feel trapped. Open your sun and be your sun now. Setuna manaka teheta katoa kuanama. Nehete setuno no makeho. Sotona manakehe. Sotona mana. Shehunta na namane ke atahate konoma na ke hatahu. Ma eke seataho. Ma ne ho. So we're moving up through the heart. And the heart has two doors. And the door in the front and the door in the back need to be clear. The doors have to be wide open. There is no fear. There is no need for the walls and the closed doors. Because what you're protecting from is what you have created. And if you're protecting, you are limiting yourself from what you can bring to your heart. So be fearless with your heart. Be fearless with the front door of your heart. Be fearless with the back door of your heart. Because you cannot have one door open and the other closed. You need to contain the heart within balance. The balance of giving and receiving. The balance of having the courage to allow someone to give you and you to accept in gratitude. Because I know you're givers, but you need to see that you need to receive to keep the balance. Because when you are not allowing someone to give you, you are negating that person, the gift of giving. So open the door of your heart from the back and open the door of your heart from the front. Sehate nenema nenuku sunuma nekiaha. Sehate no mona kihate no satahana. Me de nehatso. Ne ne manekeho. So soto no manahe. Ne so soto manahe. No so no manahe no hokonoma. Clear the anger. Clear all the unforgiveness. Because all of it is just anger that you are with yourself. Things that you haven't forgiven. Clear it, my love. Because it's heavy. We can carry that where we're going. Clear. It's a kadene na maneku. Sahane manene maneku. No atasahetaku. Neanaka. So the heart is open now. You feel like crying, cry. Aseta no maneke hiana na ke hotu so no maneku. Humanane kutuno no mana akekeha. So toto no manene aka na hatako. No maneke. Echoso. Neaka. Seha toto maneke. The river is coming to no roko no maneke. No toto no maneke. To so hato on the river is coming. So no miniak so. Nehato to no maneke ha. Ene hoto so toto mani neaka toto. Neata hase seta to maneka. The river is coming. The river has come. Let it flow now, let it flow, let it flow. Sete no maneheketa toha na maneku tu. Braha seheta no maneketu na ha. Esehato no manenea neakasa is coming up to your throat now. This beautiful, beautiful crystalline blue jewel. Have you seen a crystal in blue? What is the most beautiful blue color that you can imagine? Can you bring that forward? And I want you to place that beautiful blue color in your throat. And when you breathe, I want you to hear the sound of the air in the back of your throat. Seheto no maneki ana, hea kotsoho to manekwa. Neha seta no na shatunka na maneki anaka. Turuko no manekia, turuko no manekia, turuk no manekia, taruk no manekia. Neata se toho no manekia hato so. Se hedeta no manekia naho. Sokoto to no mane nea kana hatiki okoso to ma. Be comfortable. Be comfortable. There's nothing to fear. Be comfortable. There's nothing to fear. So koton manake te toko rokutu tunu mananake. This is a white canvas that you can paint any way you want. It's a white canvas what you have. What you fear is just projections of the past, memories. That's what makes you afraid. But if you think of the truth as giving you this beautiful white canvas that you can just paint whatever you want, whatever picture you want, you can create it, you can speak it, you can say it, say what you want. Mean it. Na hata kurutu manakateha. So ruk mane. Kuruk mane. Neatase. Kuruk mane ko. Neatase. They're coming up to the ears. And I can see beautiful. They are stems of flowers coming from the ears. And they are cleaning the all hearing ear inside and out systems so that you can hear the higher levels. You can hear what you want to hear. So that if they haset ni mane korokutu mane kia na se harakutunu is of a perception, beloved. It's of a perception, beloved. Neheto korokutuno mane nehakata hato kotono no mane kia seto to mane kia sa. It's about perception. The ears are about perception. You want to hear what you want to hear. So question what you hear. Question what you're listening. It's okay to question it. Okay, did I hear that correctly? Okay. So don't feel afraid of questioning what you're listening to. If it doesn't seem right, question it. Is that right? Am I anger? Is my fear? Is my guilt coming from what I hear or from what I am perceiving? Okay? Because many veils will be coming down soon that are false veils, and you will be hearing a lot of stories changing, and you need to be able to question what you hear. Rakunu manake tahate sotona no make kwa. Rakunu manake hate kurokurodum mane anuku sotumane nete keheto tosona. Even if you hearing, you can question the mantiro. Korokutunu no manaketa. Hasototono mane aneha. No manene hete sosototo mane. Sisiana nana manekeho. Sisiane manananekeho. They move into the third eye. Sisiane manananekeho. And this beautiful deep blue, almost black, is coming in through. And I want you to breathe it in through the middle of your forehead. So you are breathing not through your nose at this moment. You are breathing through the forehead. And as we move up, the flower of life comes and sits on top of your head. And the lotus opens. Beautiful white opening, crystalline, all showering you. It comes out like a fountain, as a shower of light. And I want you to feel, as you see this happening to your body, this is happening to your brother, to your sister, to your father, to your mother, and to the ones that you don't like, to the neighbors that you don't like, to the neighbors that you love, to the ones that you see in the stores, to the ones that you see in the offices. I want you to see this happening, the very same thing happening to the ones that you see on TV, to the ones that you see at the movies, to the ones you see at the supermarket. See it, beloved. See it, how they are all pure source light hiding in all those layers. See it, because you have the power to see it. Okay, whoever is in front of you, beloved, see it. Because you are the one creating what you see. So when you see someone, ask for the highest self for that person to present to you. Ask, am I seeing truly who this person is, or I am just seeing the role that this person has come to play? So if he's pushing buttons, these are my buttons to work. But this person, I hire her. If she's pushing buttons, I hire that person to push these buttons. So don't blame anybody. Don't blame anybody for the mood. It's just if you lose your balance, you come back to the center and look. See the person in front of you as the divine being that they are. The divine being as you are. It's just the one God self to another God self. This is going to carry you through the rest of the year, divine beloved. So toto no maneneke ane hetse seta hatakunu maneneka. Soto maneki anana hetoko soto no manekiaka. There are a lot of little threads coming in of colors here. And this red, orange, yellow, blue. Okay, we're going to weave these stones here with all the opening that we did in your body. And as we weaving this in your body, these stones here, we are weaving them to create the perfect tapestry, the beautiful carpet of your new cycle that is coming tomorrow, the festivities tonight. So you have to be at your best, the best colors. Okay, for tomorrow. Because tomorrow, you know, the way to see things is different. The way to present is different. Okay? So you are going to walk as you're walking in heaven. You're walking in heaven. And everything that you see, from a tree to the flower to the neighbor, you're going to ask to be shown the highest aspect of that being. The highest aspect of that person is going to present to you. So whoever is in front of you, we are weaving at this moment the carpet of your new tomorrow. So as you see the best that you are, and as you see the best of the person in front of you, know that the person in front of you is you. Okay, I want you to... This is what they're asking. They're asking if you can please contribute right now your energy to this powerful unveiling that is coming now. So breathe out, breathe in. As we all contribute to this unveiling now, we are going to see all of us, this sacred site being unveiled. And now it's clear and activated, coming from Yucatan, Piedras Negras. I see in El Salvador, moving down to Venezuela, back to Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Honduras, going back Wisconsin, going back to Michigan, back to Yucatan. It's moving from Yucatan to England. From England, this beautiful unveiling is moving. I know this is going back to Costa Rica. From Costa Rica, it's spilling to the Panama Canal, and it's spilling through the Panama Canal, and it is healing whatever is there that has not been in balance. And from the Panama Canal, we move into Peru. In Peru, there is a lace of light going to Tibet. From this lace of light, there is a connection that's going to come back to Peru. And as I see it now, it's going to New Zealand. And these are gates that are being activated. The New Zealand is going to Egypt. And from Egypt is coming back to Piedras Negras, Guatemala. It's going to Quiriguá. And as I see now, there is a fire presenting that is going through all these points, and you are allowing this to happen with your breath, with your attention, with your awareness. All of us in this video, in this connection that is in the eternal now, are lending the energies to unveil, to activate, to bring all these places into their divine balance now. Because you might have dreamed before on these places, and now we might be able to see why. Because you have been in these places. I can see Greece now, columns, beautiful gardens. You might be able to put together now the connection of the two. Why were you dreaming? Why are you so pulled into these places? Because you are to be in these places, to activate, to clear, to assist, to guard the gates. For whatever reason it is, you are watching this because we are now activating these places. And it's coming again. I can see the Yucatan Peninsula going to now Ireland, and it's moving back again to the US, and it's going to Washington, and from Washington going down through Central America all the way Cabo de Hornos, where it's melting into the ocean. I know this is long, I'm so sorry, but it's not. Oh, now it's up in my head. So here we are, we bring in the balance, we're opening up, and we're allowing the flower to open and spill open, involve, unfold our bodies. We all feel the unfoldment of this beautiful light body suit. Sototono manikwa neate sehate tato nono manianika toko sotene makwa neaseto sianekwa. You have your divine body of light. It's yours. Wear it. Identify the one in front of you as wearing their divine body of light. You are no longer required to project the false programs, the false belief systems. That is done. It is done. It is done. With deep, deep gratitude and appreciation, I love you. I thank you for your service, dear one. I thank you. I love you. I bless you. Thank you for allowing us to channel your energy through all of these places in the Mother, all of these places that are needed now to come alive and activate in a more powerful way. Thank you. I love you. I bless you. Thank you. Okay. I'm sorry, this is so long. So I'm going to put this up. I wish you the best of the holidays. And again, there is no need for us to continue projecting anymore. Okay? There is no need for that back and forth anymore. We have been released from that. Feel free to walk around fearless. That's what I'm getting now. This is a wonderful thing. Tomorrow we begin the new cycle. Tomorrow is brand new. Tomorrow we weave again the colors of your new life. Okay, thank you so much, beloved. Thank you for coming forward with the open heart and an open mind. Thank you for your shares, likes, and subscribes. Thank you for your support, your comments. I'm sorry if this was long, but I just had to say everything because I still see the map. There are all these lights going through the whole map of the world. And there is Divine Mother Gaia Sophia, so thankful, so happy, so loving. Because all these sites have been activated now. Okay, so you are the gate. That's what I'm really, this is from here. You are the gate. You are the activator. You are the crystal. Okay, remember, you are it. Okay, so feel like the center of the universe because you are the center of your universe. Everything is rippling out from here. Feel like the center of the universe. Thank you so much. Enjoy this beautiful sacred day. Divine blessings. Namaste.